Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video I want to talk about raid up return banners because a bit over 3 days from now we're going to have the first cycle of raid up return banners, which are going to be Faramor and Lorsan from the Chains of Eternity season. And the way that these are going to work is they're going to last from Friday up until the end of Sunday. Start of Friday to end of Sunday, and this is going to be a weekly thing. So Faramor and Lorsan are going to be the first ones to show up. However, a week after this we have also confirmation that Gerda and Cyran are going to be showing up the week after this, and this is going to be a weekly thing from Friday to Saturday. Every week there is going to be a raid up return banner that maybe will catch your interest and you'll want to invest some into. But the thing I want to talk about and really kind of caution everyone is the fact that raid up banners to begin with are not the most efficient way to spend your resources. Number one. Number two, they can be a good option if it is a must-pull game-changing hero. For example, Shmira banner is the best example, or Lily May banner when it actually came out. Now the thing is, raid up return banners, they are really delayed, right? So even though we do have heroes here, and if Shmira banner comes back and you're a new player and you don't have Shmira built up yet, then that is a great opportunity for you to build up Shmira. However, for a lot of these return banners, these are not going to be the most impactful heroes, especially because these are heroes released like, who knows, months ago, maybe even half a year ago. And the thing is, you're going to be using and competing for the same resources, which are raid up tickets, and so if you invest too much into raid up return banners, you're going to have less resources even to recruit future raid up banner heroes, which might be really game changing from this season. And for example, even if we look at the previous season, we had Damon, Valara, Ravion, Pandora, all kind of must-pull status. And so, for example, if you blow everything on the raid up return banners, you won't have the resources to keep up with the current evolving meta. So basically, my advice is be very, very cautious about these raid up banners, because honestly, unless you are a high spender and you're looking just for Paragon upgrades, you have plenty of spare resources, and you want your key PvP heroes upgraded, maybe this can be a good option. Or if you're like a player who has missed out on these key heroes, like Faramor is considered a pretty important hero. And for example, you can put him on your wish list, and I'm sure you would get him over time, but if you want to get like a couple of hits, a couple of maybe 24 copies or whatever it is to just boost your progress, getting him to Supreme Plus, that can be a good idea. However, after you have these heroes built like at Supreme Plus, Paragoning it is like only for the most meta PvP heroes, and even then it doesn't always feel the best thing in the world. So, and you have to always be planning and preparing and saving your resources, because we're going to have future raid up return banners which might be more tempting to you. Like for example, even if Faramor seems pretty tempting, wait until we have Shmira, maybe Tossie banners, Bonnie banners, if you're using these heroes a lot in PvP. So basically I'm just trying to say, be very cautious with these banners. But now I'm going to talk about the 4 heroes we're going to be getting. So these 3 heroes are going to come out in just over 3 days from now. Faramor and Lorsan. So Lorsan is a skip. Lorsan is skip for everyone. Even whales don't use him in PvP, and that was basically his only game mode. He has no use outside of that. Not Dream Realm, not Ravage Realm, not AFK stages. Lorsan is a complete skip. No one should be recruiting on Lorsan. Faramor is a hero that if you don't have him Supreme Plus yet, well actually Mythic Plus is actually his big breakpoint. If you don't have him Mythic Plus yet, maybe to just like boost your progress, speed up his completion, you could. But if you have a Mythic Plus or above, honestly, he is not the most meta PvP hero, even though he can be used. You just keep him on your wish list. Over time, long term, you're gonna get the Paragon upgrades. Don't go for his banner just for Paragon upgrades. So like Faramor basically would be a skip for everyone, unless you for some reason skipped out on the Chains of Eternity season. You never ended up building him. You're a returning player, or you're a completely new player. You just want to get a couple copies to help get him to Mythic Plus faster. I can see that, but that is basically the only way I would recommend this. And now talk about Gerda and Cyran. So Gerda, I don't think anyone needs to talk about Gerda. Gerda is a complete skip, just as skippable as Lorsan is. Gerda basically is only seen in like Legend Trials, and Legend Trials is not a competitive game mode. There's no reason to push so aggressively in it, and over time just leveling up your whole account, you can clear it with basically any heroes. So Gerda is Gerda, and that was basically Gerda's only use. PvP, she's just incredibly niche, not at all a good option really for most teams. Cyran is a king of PvP though. So Cyran, out of these 4, I can at least get behind if your decision is, okay, you have a bunch of diamonds, maybe, I don't know, over 200,000 diamonds, your Cyran is like one of your most Paragon upgraded heroes, and you want to get some additional copies to get that next Paragon tier of Cyran. You use them in Supreme Arena every week. If this is you, then I can understand why you would maybe want to recruit for Cyran, and I don't think it is the worst idea. Cyran is a very strong hero. He's going to benefit you with the PvP Paragon upgrades. And yeah, so Cyran is not a bad option for raider recruitment. However, still, if you don't have many diamonds and like you may want to push Cyran and Paragon upgrades, you still have to save your diamonds because we don't know what this season has in store for us. If it is anything like the previous season where like 4 or almost half the heroes released on raider recruitment were meta, then like you will not be able to keep up with that pace unless you completely skip all of these raider returns. And also the thing is, you have to always be thinking, what is going to be the next rate of return? What if right after Cyran, Tossie comes or Bonnie comes, a hero you use more in PvP, right? Or maybe a hero that you missed out on, a game-changing hero, although probably you would just wish this that and get it over time. So these are all things you have to consider, but basically the short of it, in my opinion, is that rate of return banners are very interesting. And I think they can really help people who've skipped heroes entirely, who've taken a big gap in the coming returning, or maybe new players who are unable to get Shimira, and like you can just rapidly upgrade, like, you know, get a targeted Shimira banner. That can be good. But other than that, for most long-term players, these rate of return banners are honestly pretty much a bait. Unless it is a PvP hero and you're just looking for Paragon upgrades on that hero and you have all other key heroes built. That's basically the only exception I can make. And then also you have to make sure you have enough diamonds in the stockpile for when new meta heroes come on your rate up featured banners, because there are going to be plenty of that this season as well. And you're competing for the same resources. Not like there's any different resources for these rate up return banners. It's exactly the same. And it's not discounted at all from what I can see. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts about the rate up return banners. Are you planning to recruit for any of the heroes here? Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you excited about this? Overall, I think it is exciting, but at the same time, you have to be very careful because this can also turn into a terrible bait if you're not cautious and like always protecting your resources. These rate of return banners actually could do more harm than good, right? So I hope you can kind of understand what I'm trying to get across. But thanks for watching, guys. If you're not already a member of my AFK Journey Discord server, please join that. We talk about everything related to AFK Journey there, and you can feel free to ask me any question you have. Link to that in the description of this video. Also, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. There is a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.